What's the dumbest reason your wife divorced you? I have one, but I promise you, whatever you're imagining right now, it's not that. It's weirder. I was married for 5 years to a woman I adored. She was intense about her hobbies in a way I found endearing. She had expensive kitchen equipment I was never allowed to touch and imported ingredients from random countries. I didn't understand any of it, but I loved that she loved it. We were happy. Or so I thought. Then came the night that ended everything. I walked into the kitchen, and she was just standing there, arms crossed, staring at me. Not angry, worse. Disappointed. She said we needed to talk. I asked what was wrong. She said, "You know what you did." I did not know what I did. I searched my brain. Had I forgotten something? Did I say something stupid at her work party? I came up completely blank. She just shook her head slowly, like I was a child who had broken something valuable and was pretending not to know how it happened. She walked over to the counter and held up a small plastic sandwich bag. Inside was what looked like a few tiny metallic specks. She asked me if I recognized them. I stared at the bag for a solid 30 seconds and told her honestly that I had no idea what I was looking at. She said I was lying. She said I knew exactly what those were. I did not know. They looked like glitter from a craft project. She talked for a long time. Words like irreversible damage, structural integrity, fundamental disrespect. She said I had taken something precious and brutalized it over and over, one small act at a time. She said the evidence was right there in the bag. I looked at the metallic specks again and still could not tell you what they were. I asked if this was about the time I dropped her grandmother's vase. She said it was worse. Dropping a vase was an accident. What I had done was a pattern, a lifestyle. I tried to suggest couples counseling. She said she had already gone alone, and the therapist told her to set boundaries. So this was her boundary. I asked for specifics. She walked away. That was the last conversation we ever had as a married couple. The divorce was fast. I never understood it. I told the story to anyone who would listen. Friends laughed. My mom said she had always thought my wife was dramatic. I accepted that she must have had some kind of episode. Life went on. 6 months later, I was at a friend's place for dinner. His girlfriend was a trained chef. She asked me to grab a knife and cut some lemons. I picked the biggest, nicest looking knife from the block and used the back of it to tap a stubborn bottle cap loose. She snatched the knife out of my hand, like I had just threatened her grandmother. She held the blade to the light, examined the edge, and slowly turned to me. "Your ex-wife collected Japanese kitchen knives, didn't she?" I blinked. Yes. She nodded, staring at the microchips. "These knives are forged at over 1,000 degrees. One wrong use, prying, cutting on glass, permanently chips the edge. You don't fix that. You just grind the blade down. She watched you destroy hundreds of dollars of steel, one bottle cap at a time." I stood there holding a half-cut lemon and realized my marriage had ended because I couldn't stop using a $400 chef's knife to open packages.